Hello everyone, so in this video I'll be showing you how to clean up your drone in case it's getting really dirty, such as this firefly. If you fly a lot and there are a lot of sand in your area, it will accumulate on the parts of your drone. So such as this one, in my case, you can see that there are a lot of dirt already here in the board, and it may create a problem later on, so we will try to clean it up. Also, we are trying to convert the analog to an HDZERO whoop, and this is the HDZERO whoop light bundle from Flywoo. Thank you, Flywoo, for sending it over. So we will be converting this drone. I'm also talking to some of their technical team, because it may not be as easy as I want it to be. But for this video, we'll just concentrate on cleaning up this drone so it will be ready for our conversion. So what are the things that you need? First is get a brush. This is just your paint brush. So soft brush will do, so that there are some residue that is left behind. You can just brush it over. Get a soft bristle toothbrush. This would be for those hard areas that you cannot easily remove your dirt. You may need this one. And of course, we will be using a contact cleaner. This is WD-40 Specialist contact cleaner. This will be a fast drying one, so the moment you spray it over, it will be it will not leave any residue on the contacts, and it will be clean, really clean later on. And we'll use these brushes just to peel off those dirt and grime that already penetrated your board. Now, for our first activity, we will remove this camera. This is the Cadex Ant. So if you want to use one, I'll be posting some links in the description, so you can get some of these parts. All right, those are affiliated links, so if you do like to click it, I'll be very much appreciative of what you will do. Okay, so we'll just remove this lens. There's a reason why I want to remove the lens before I do the cleanup. Actually, your lens is a bit sensitive to chemicals, and as much as we want to clean it up as well, since the lens is a bit sensitive, we will try to pass that or we will not do it with this lens. All right, so we will just remove the Cadex Ant from the board. Oops, it's a bit difficult to remove. We'll be using a prying tool such as this one, so that it can be easily removed without tearing up this pH2. No, it's not pH2. This. Okay, just remove it. Let's see if we can. All right, it's not moving. Oops. I think it's already. All right, so we have removed the Cadex Ant. Okay. As you can see, the Cadex Ant has these options here. Hopefully you can read it. I'll just this is the OSD and ground. If you will use an OSD and a ground, you have your video, ground, and the voltage. It can support it can support 5 volts to 25 volts. Okay, so this is the Cadex Ant. If you remove this, actually this is made by Flywoo. I think you can remove this, right? It's a bit tight, so it protects your cadex and from collision or but this is a good quality camera, the Cadex Ant. It's 1200 TVL, so it has a higher quality compared to the common camera for analog. And there you go, we remove it. Next would be, we will remove the top plate. This is made out of carbon fiber, so we just remove it using this screw. I forgot where I put the magnetic plate. I forgot where I put it. But we'll just continue. Okay, so we remove the upper part. Next should be the back part here. Since this is just if you cannot reach it, you can just first remove your antennas from this part. Okay, we'll remove it. Okay, so it's out of our way, and we can remove the top part. Okay, usually I don't pull it, because you can just move it around if you want to, but since it's not moving in our case, you just remove it all together. Okay, so that you have a room to work on this cam and this board. Okay, so this is the ELRS module. This one, this is the ELRS module, so we'll use it later on. But we will remove this Goku. This is the Goku stack for the VTX, that small board with the UFL antenna. That is the Goku of Flywoo, and it is good. It is a good VTX, but since it's analog, we have to remove it. So you can see that the board is a bit dirty now. So what we will do is spray with this contact cleaner. Since it quickly dries, let's try to spray it over. As you can see, it's drying up quite easily. Okay, so we try to remove those dirt very, very carefully. See, that is a dirt there. So just be careful that it won't reach the lens of your cam. So try to move it a bit further. Okay, be very careful. Then just brush it up until you're able to remove the dirt. Okay, or you can use this brush if you don't have a toothbrush, and use this just to clean up. Okay, some do remove their propeller, but it's a bit difficult on my part because I'm not sure. It's really difficult to remove the props of the Flywoo. But if you can remove yours, it's better, so that you have a lot of room to work on for your conversion later on. But for now, I think it's a bit difficult to remove. So we'll just do what we can for this board. As you can see, the dirt here is already removed, but we will still just add a little more of the contact cleaner. Use the brush to clean it up, and then let it dry. Do not plug your drone while it is not yet dry, otherwise you will fry your board. Just make sure that it's really clean. Let's look at the other part. See that? It's very dirty. So I'll just try to move away from the cam. Then spray a lot of this contact cleaner. Use a brush. It's a bit it's more difficult to remove this part. Okay, see, there are a lot of dirt here. Okay, if you cannot reach it, use the brush. Okay, add more of the contact cleaner. Don't worry, this is safe for electronics according to WD-40. So try to use a lot if you have to, such as in my case, it's very dirty here. See, very dirty. Even the capacitor is really dirty. Okay, so we have already cleaned up the board and some of the parts of this Flywoo Firefly. We will now continue disassembling the top plate because we will not use this with the HDZERO. So we will just proceed in removing this, and we will use this Venom H2O top plate. This is actually for the avatar of Cadex Walk Snail. The good thing is this the size of the mounting points here, this 4 mounting points, is the same size of the mounting points of the HDZERO. So we will utilize this top plate, and now we will just remove the antenna for the VTX, which is this one, so that we can remove the top plate. Alright, so this is the Flywoo Atom antenna, and this is the ELRS. Now it's a bit difficult to remove the ELRS because it's already soldered here, so that we don't need to remove the cover of the ELRS module. You'll just try to sneak in the top plate and there you go. This is the bare Flywoo Firefly that we will be working on our next video. But before we do, I'll just quickly place this top plate from Flywoo, and just to compare before I mount it on, you can see this difference in size. The avatar top plate is quite bigger because of that mounting points. And if you will look at the Whoop Light board, the 4 mounting screw will fit that size. Okay, see? Alright, so we have no more problem with our Firefly. Now, the only downside with this one is how can I fit this ELRS module. Alright, it will fit. Okay, so we just need to bend it a little. Alright, so we are able to place now the top plate of this avatar, and we'll try if we can fit. Yeah, it will fit. So that would be our that's how it looks like when placed. We will try to remove the VTX on our next video also, and we can remove it by unscrewing this 3 mounting nut. And there are a couple of soldered wire at the bottom of the VTX, and we'll try to look at it in our next video. But just to summarize with you, this is how you clean your drone so that it is always in top shape whenever you fly outdoor. Alright, we will end the video here. Hopefully I can see you in the next one when we do the installation of the HDZERO system on this Flywu Firefly. And as always, see you on the next video. Goodbye.